In number 5, I need to find the tension in each chord, A, B, and C, and my hint is to work from the bottom up. So, as we start, let's look at the bottom. I know I've got a weight, which tells me that there is a force due to gravity, and it tells me the weight is 476 newtons. And the opposing forces are coming from the tension in the two C chords. So let's draw our free body diagram. I know I've got gravity coming down, and I know that gravity is opposed by the Y components of my two C chords, and that the C chords are also exerting forces in the X direction, which are going to be equal to each other. So, as I look, I know that the force of gravity is going to be equal to 2CY. And as I make my trigonometric substitution, I know that the force of gravity is 476 newtons, and CY is the cosine of 30. C times the cosine of 30. So when I solve, I get C is equal to 274.8 newtons. Now, as I move on, at the next juncture, I know that I've got 3 chords pulling at this point. I've got A, B, and C. And as I label my angles, I'm then going to separate each of my forces into their X and Y components. So I know I've got A, X, and Y. I've got B, which is just in the X direction, and I've got C, X, and Y. Now, since the system is at equilibrium, I know that the forces in the Y direction, which are AY and CY, are going to be equal to each other. And since I know C, all I need to do is make my substitutions and solve for A. And so when I solve, I'm going to get A is equal to 475.97 newtons, which is approximately 476 newtons. Now, as I've solved for A and C, all that's left to do is solve for B. And B is the horizontal component of the diagram that we just worked with. So I know that since the force in the X direction to the left is equal to the force in the X direction to the right, I know that BX plus CX is going to give me AX. And I know B is itself because it is horizontal, there's no Y component. And since I know A and C, all I need to do is substitute those values in, and when I solve for B, I get B is equal to 275 newtons. Now, as I look back, I was able to solve for A, B, and C by working my way up from the bottom.